So it turns out that Classified V2 is tiger's blood. Let's talk about it. What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Tiger's Blood G Fuel flavor, which was actually revealed to be Classified V2. Now, I have reviewed Classified V2 in the past, so we're just going to be shortly revisiting this flavor, and I'm going to give some more thoughts about it, and also decide whether I want to stick by the original score. But before I do so, you know what time it is. G Fuel code DannyD is 30% off at gfuel.com. When you use that code, not only are you saving yourself some dinero, but you're also supporting my content and allowing me to continue being a full-time content creator. So if you've used code DannyD or you're planning on using code DannyD, I really appreciate it. Also, if you guys have not seen already, the Danny Dorito 23 G Fuel shaker is available to purchase. I highly recommend picking up a starter kit. That way you get my shaker along with 7 flavor sample packets, which will allow you to taste several different flavors without committing to a full tub yet. And I mean, just look at it. So sexy. But without further ado, let's talk about Tiger's Blood. So here is a better look at the Tiger's Blood G Fuel tub. Now, as always, this is 15 calories, 140 milligrams of caffeine, and 0 sugar in every serving. Now, this flavor is strawberry watermelon coconut, which means that Classified V2 is revealed to be strawberry watermelon coconut. So it seems like every year around the holidays, they come out with a classified flavor and some kind of holiday dessert flavor. So I'm very curious to see what they do this year. But let's go ahead and mix up a batch of Tiger's Blood so we can talk a little bit more about what it tastes like, as well as whether I stick by that score. Now, I will say I haven't really been reaching for Classified V2 very much. I tend to reach for Miami Nights instead. They are very similar flavors. And now the reason why I'm not mixing up a batch of Classified V2 as well is because I did a TikTok and I checked to see if they were the same, and they were exactly the same. So we got that covered in the TikTok. I am using my Winter White shaker today with 16 ounces of water and a very generous serving of ice. Scoop going in, boom. And now let's give it a shake. All right, we got it all mixed up. It's this bright pink color. I would say similar to like bubblegum. A little darker of a pink than Flavor Bomb. Give it a little smell. It smells really good, man. I'm definitely getting the strawberry, the watermelon, a little bit of that coconut. And now for a taste. Oh, that's good. This is my first G Fuel of the day, by the way, so. One thing about this flavor that I really like is that the coconut is very mellow. They definitely did not go overboard with the coconut on this flavor. And the strawberry and watermelon is just perfectly blended together. It's sweet, but not too sweet. And back in my original review of Classified V2, I think I said that I tasted pineapple, and I'm not quite sure why I said that. I think maybe Miami Nights being a very new flavor around that time made me feel like maybe it was just Miami Nights with some watermelon added to it, but that is not the case. And when it comes to the watermelon aspect of this flavor, I feel like it's very similar to the watermelon taste we get in the juice. Just not as much of it, and it kind of goes away pretty quickly. It's definitely one of those wavy flavors though. Kind of get like strawberry watermelon. And then it fades into that coconut, which again, not too much. I would say it's a very similar coconut taste to Fortune's Blend, which is that pina colada flavor they did for Uncharted, but there's much less of it. I would say now, knowing what it is, when it comes to how much of each flavor I'm getting in here, I would honestly say it's like 35% watermelon, 35% strawberry, and then like 30% coconut. And if you're somebody who doesn't like coconut, I honestly suggest giving this one a try, because out of all the flavors that have coconut, I would say next to maybe Compound V, it's the most mellow coconut taste we've gotten. It's a pretty straightforward flavor. I do like it. However, like I said, I do find myself reaching for Miami Nights a lot more than I find myself reaching for Tiger's Blood or Classified V2, whichever name you want to call it. But it's a very solid, mellow, straightforward, slightly sweet flavor. And if you're somebody who's new to G Fuel, I think it's a very safe choice to start with. I originally gave Classified V2 an 8 out of 10. And so I think I'm gonna lower that score just a little bit because, again, I find myself reaching for other flavors like Miami Nights or even something like Bahama Mama before I reach for something like this. And so with those thoughts, I am gonna give the Tiger's Blood G Fuel flavor a 7.3 out of 10. So we lost about 7/10 of a point there, but being above a 7 means that it is definitely in that territory of being very good and good for beginners. It's very refreshing. Honestly, I find it to be a very good summer flavor, even though summer is coming to an end very quickly. And it's not that this flavor is forgettable or anything, it's just very straightforward, very simple, and it does things that I think other flavors do better. And if I had to choose between the Flavor Bomb powder or the Tiger's Blood powder, I think I'm going with Tiger's Blood. But Flavor Bomb is actually my favorite can, and they're very rare right now. So if they did come out with a Tiger's Blood can at some point, I feel like it would be very hard for that can to beat Flavor Bomb in my book. I just love how much vanilla is in that Flavor Bomb can compared to the powder, and I've got like 5 or 6 Flavor Bomb cans that I'm just hoarding, hoping that they come out with some kind of reskin or something so I can get my hands on more of it. So there you have it. There's my thoughts on Tiger's Blood. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say down in the comments, so let me know. What do you think? Are you a fan of Tiger's Blood? And do you like it more than Flavor Bomb? Because Classified V1 and V2 are 2 flavors that get compared a lot. And also, if you guys like these videos, you find them helpful and informative, please consider dropping a like, sharing, and also don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a new GFUEL review, it goes straight to you. There are several, and I mean several, GFUEL reviews coming very soon. I'm actually gonna have to get my butt in gear and just power through and get caught up because they just keep coming out and I don't want to end up super behind. I've got 4 new cans I need to review, and the Spyro flavors should be here today or tomorrow. So I promise I will get on that. You guys can expect those very soon. But until then, as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I will see you in the next one. Peace! I can't believe fall is in 10 days. This year, do be flying.